Hello everybody, welcome to the replay challenge with me TW1 with Manchester United. Today is match day 3, which means it's Carabao Cup time against Leeds United.
Is this their moment? Beckham into Sheringham and Solskjaer has won it!
And now we are back to the gameplay, and this is the team that pretty much started the real life game against Brighton. One change, Al Wan-Bissaka didn't play. It was Diego Dalot instead, but he's out on loan in AC Milan. I couldn't be asked to recall him back. And I think it's a good team. I actually quite like what Ollie done with the team in this game. Obviously Brighton are a little bit worse than Leeds. A little bit. Don't get mad at me, Brighton fans. It's just a honest opinion. Leeds are a little bit more, I would say they're a little bit more volatile. They're either going to be very, very good or very, very bad. And they can be very good, very, very good in FM as well. So this is the team we're going to go with. We're going to drop it to balance because I don't think we're going to dominate play. We should dominate play. We have players like Van Beek, Mata, Fred and McTominay on the pitch. But if they dominate the ball or not is a whole different story. It's McTominay, we've got the armband. Cool as you like with that one. They're happy with the tactics. We've already gone and set up the opposition instructions as well. We can get the boys warming up. This is going to be a game where I'm going to talk about the man who's hated by so many, and he doesn't really deserve it. He really, really doesn't. Come on, lads, show me what you do. It's Dan James. It really is Dan James. He gets so much hatred from Manchester United fans. You'd think he's like, he's not a footballer. He is a footballer. He is a professional footballer, and he has something that our squad, it has more of it now than it did a couple of seasons ago. We do sometimes lack it, and it is pace. Dan James is lightning quick. If you do go back and watch some of the highlights of him when he's in the Championship, he used to score box-to-box goals with outrageous pace. Go to Garland. Go to Garland. Oh, 1-0 up already. Get in there. Well done, boys. I'll praise that. Dan James gets so big. Every time he plays, they're like, oh, you picked Dan James. Oh, he can't do anything. He reminds me a bit like Walcott. I don't want to take people to take this the wrong way. Walcott was great. He's had a wonderful career. He's played for Arsenal. He's played for Everton. He's played for Southampton. Yeah, he scored that amazing goals, 3 goals against Croatia for England. But you always looked at Walcott and went, only if you could finish and pass. Like if he had a little bit more of a cutting edge in the final third for Walcott, he would have been lights out. And I think that's what Dan James is going to be. Dan James is a good Premier League football player. He is a good squad player. He's not a first teamer. He's not someone who should be started week in, week out. And United obviously just confirmed the signing of Dalot, whatever his name is, from Atalanta, who someone said he's an Italian generational. He's a generational talent come out of Italy, and I saw someone on Sky say that he could be as good as Messi. He's 18 years old. Can we put the brakes on that? Can we put the brakes? He might be a great player. To say he could be as good as Messi and Ronaldo is a little bit absurd. So, yeah, Dan James I think is going to play a little bit less now. I'm not sure if Dalot is going to go straight into the team. He hasn't actually played too much football this season for Atalanta. I think he's only played like 30 odd minutes for the first team. So he might end up in the reserves for a little while and in and around the squad, which is training, which is good. Brilliant bot by Lindelof, well done. So he should be training with better players, because we do have better players than Atalanta. It's great as they are, and as far as they went to the Champions League, we do have better players, and we do have better coaches as well. So that's debatable actually, because Atalanta have an amazing youth system, and they've produced some cracking players over the years. But so yeah, that's my piece on Dan James. Is he overplayed? Yes. Is he loved a little bit too much by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, talked up a little bit too much by Ryan Giggs? Yes. Is he the worst thing in the world? No. And should he be a Manchester United player? As a squad depth, I'd see no issue with him. As someone who could come off the bench the change of game with his lightning pace, I'm happy. Have you just given a foul for that? Is that a foul? Is that a foul? I'm not sure that's a foul. My humble opinion. No penalty. Good decision, VAR. We can talk about VAR as well. I saw a stat that Leicester's got the most penalties for a VAR decision or something like that. That's a thing. Apparently United get all of the right decisions when it comes to VAR. The problem with VAR, the problem with the penalties as well, is it's as subjective. So all you do is you ask your referee to look at something in slow-mo subjectively, and he might consider one thing compared to another. We don't know how many angles they have. What we have is like the 3 or 4 angles on the TV. They have more, by all accounts, back at the base where it's called. They have tons more angles. They might see stuff that we don't, and that's why I think it's not conveyed across very well. I think very much like this, come away from Manchester United chat, we're talking about VAR. Very much like in the ice hockey, when there's a decision, the ref goes to the centre circle, he blows his whistle, and he shouts into the arena on a microphone, or he just shouts what the decision is and why. You don't get that when it comes to VAR, and that's the thing that's frustrating. Go on, McTominay. Shoot. Shoot. No, just shoot, please. Tipped over the crossbar. United, of course, did smash Leeds in the league, but we're not at that game yet, so I don't have to score that many goals in this game. I would like to score 3, so I'm similar to Manchester United. Pogba and Rashford did come off the bench in this game against Brighton, and Pogba did score. Scott McTominay getting the first one. I think it was Mata with the second, and Pogba finishing it off with a wonderful goal in the 80th minute. So I would like a little bit more. Van der Beek, Juan Mata, the man who just sits on the bench by all accounts, Van der Beek. I love how players that go to clubs like Fabinho, whatever his name is, went to Liverpool. He didn't play too much the first season. He was easy into everything. And there's no discussion of that. But a player sits on the bench at United and it's, does Ollie not like him? Why have we got him? What a waste of talent. We're letting the lad get settled. You don't know what he's training like. You don't know if he's comfortable in England yet. We're trying to let him settle. After 2 seasons, next year, if he's not playing, and for example, if we sell Pogba and he still is not playing, then there's an issue. Garlo, little dink. Garlo, I love him. It's a great signing, that, by the way, Garlo. Garlo's a great signing because it's easy shirt sales because of the country that he's from. It's an easy win that way. And he's got a bad striker, and he's something different, and he is a wily old fox, so there's no reason not to have him ailing in the squad. Really. I don't mind Garlo. Go on, Batter. Be composed. Back to Dean Henderson. Go on, James. Run. Or just releasing Garlo for a Hattie. Ooh. Trying to dribble past Llorente. Not going to happen there, son. We're playing alright. Played pretty well, to be fair. Oh, it's a good free kick. Good heading away by Victor Lindelof. Dan James, use that pace. There we go. That is what you have, Dan James, and the team. Go all the way. Oh, that's a good tackle in the end. That's a corner. Oh, if he scored that, would have been beautiful. That would have been cracking. Batter. Ayling heads away. Van der Beek gets there. Yes. Just, if you're a United fan and you're on the whole Ollie hates Van der Beek, just calm it until next season. If we lose Pogba, then you can say maybe. Van der Beek is not as industrial as Fred and McTominay when they start together. Fred and McTominay are the perfect centre mids to play against teams like middle of the table because they will dominate them kind of midfields. They have the ability to do that with their power and their tenacity. And Van der Beek is not that. And Van der Beek is a little bit of a literacy player in the sense of, he's not going to be as box to box as a McTominay or a Fred. Good, especially not defensively. He's good defensively. He's just not as good as them. And you already have Bruno Fernandes on the team, and Bruno Fernandes picks himself because he's been lights out to the point where people are talking about him for Ballon d'Or. which is outrageous when you consider the fact that, one, he hasn't been at the club for that long, and two, United haven't actually won anything. Igalo draws a free kick from Kenneth. Well done, son. We will make a sub. We will make a sub, because we should, really. We'll bring Rashi on the right. And I'll take Fred off for Pog. Pog, boom. And then we'll let that roll out like that. Dan James off for Bruno Fernandes. I don't think Bruno Fernandes can play wide left, in my opinion. Go on, Pog. Oh, who just hit the... That could have been a hat-trick for a Garlo. No. Oh, big Mason Greenwood on. I know it's the wrong side and apparently he doesn't know how to play it, but I'm sure he'll run around the left-hand side for 4 minutes. It's not the end of the world. Llorente. Leeds. Ooh, they've got one back. They've got one back, Leeds. It's a good cross, that. It's a really good cross. Is there anyone we could blame here? Brendan Williams, he wasn't exactly aggressive. And Eric Bailly just lets him run off the back of him, which is not particularly great, but it's just one of those goals. Yes, so we'll continue with those tactics. We will just drop the cautious. Bashford heads away, McTominay driving forward. Scott McTominay. Good run. A little bit of jittering from my PC. Don't know what's going on. Probably too many Twitch streams loaded up. Van der Beek. Greenwood. Come on, son. Finish it. Oh, that's mature. Williams. Finds Pogba. McTominay. Crosses it past Igalo. Oh, he's offside. It tips it over anyway. Arsenal corner. We weren't offside because of the deflection apparently. Van der Beek with the corner. It was Igalo. Really hard trying to get him in that hat-trick. Did not happen. We have still got a few minutes to play here. Like, Leeds could equalise here and make it go to pens. I don't particularly want that. XG's looking good. We've got 2. I'll take it. Something I've really struggled with my personal save. Playing with Bolton and it's not been fun. That was a pretty good performance by the boys though. 2-1 victory is not quite as good as 3-0, but in the cup, a win's a win. That's all really matters. And we've got to try and get to the semi-final and then hopefully do better than a semi-final. Not sure that's going to happen, but beating your bit of rivals, yeah, I am absolutely delighted. As a Whitehaven lad, Dean Henderson, no stranger to rivalry with Leeds. How important is it to have players that yeah, that's good for Dean Henderson as well, playing against the rival side. Igalo aspires United with 2 goals, just either side of the break. And that is that for this episode. We will catch you in the next one, where we'll be playing Brighton in the 3rd game of the Premier League season. I'll catch you there. Hit like, hit subscribe as always. Peace out.
Is this their moment? Beckham into Sheringham, and Solskjaer has won it!